finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into the Imperial ambush. Same as us, and that thief over there.
You're so dumb.
I know I am.
You're so stupid. Anyway, welcome everyone to episode 5 of We're Just Friends, the podcast where we talk about literal nonsense and Patrick recites random things that nobody knows.
Yeah, I think this is the second episode in a row that I've done that.
Yeah, you recited, what did you recite the other one? Music Man?
Music Man.
Yeah.
First scene, which I only got a little bit. I memorized the entire scene, but Piper made me quit.
Yeah, I shot it down real quick.
Mm-hmm.
For the audience's sake. I didn't want them to, click off of it.
Yeah, or Riot.
Or Riot.
Either or. I mean,
Either or.
Same thing. Same ballpark.
Same ballpark. Yeah, I'm here with my dumb co-host, Patrick Stoddard.
And I'm here with my co-host who needs no introduction because of her dumbness, Piper.
Dumbness?
I'm kidding.
Dumbness? No. I mean, it's fine that you called me dumb, but I've never heard the term dumbness before in my life.
Yeah, well,
Patrick just makes up random words.
I can't think of a comeback.
Yeah, so you just repeat things. You're so unoriginal,
I say also way too much.
You say also. Yeah, that's something that we need to talk about.
Yeah, whenever that's like my only transition is, also.
And then he just says whatever, and he says it all the gosh dang time.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, also? Nice. And then he'll say anything.
Yeah.
It's quite funny, actually.
Oh, also, Piper, would you like to tell the audience what this episode is about?
Yes, I would be delighted. Freaking delighted. Today, because last time we talked about movies, and we, introduced you maybe to some new ones, or we kind of pitched you some ideas, we're going to talk about video games, because Patrick is the biggest video game nerd I know, besides my biological brother.
Yeah.
And I just want you to, I don't know video games is kind of just the general topic today.
Yeah.
So, take it away, please.
So, yeah, thank you, Piper. And so the introduction was actually the first couple lines in one of my favorite video games, Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Which is Skyrim.
Woo!
Which is honestly the best theme music out of any video game I've played.
Skyrim is great.
It was actually kind of interesting how they recorded the music, because if you guys have been living under a rock since 2011 and don't know what Skyrim is, I said that weird. I have no clue why I made that sound. But
keep it in because I want people to hear how that came out of your mouth.
Yeah. So Skyrim is a massive open world RPG single player game, and it's kind of Viking sort of themed, kind of. And the way that they recorded the background music, because it's supposed to sound similar to Vikings on ships rowing, and they would sing, and
heck yeah.
And how they recorded it was they had I think it was a choir of 90 people, and then they had them sing 3 songs, and then they just overlapped it, and so it sounds like 270 people, just Vikings trudging against the water, and it's just it's magnifique.
It's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I hate that I just said dope.
I hate that you just said dope.
Yeah, thank you for your opinion that I did not ask for. I'm really salty. I'm really salty with Patrick today, if y'all couldn't tell. I also wanted to say that I'm kind of a fake fan of video games. I like to think that I'm such a gamer, such a pro-gamer, and I'm not. I'm really not someone who plays video games. I'm the type of person that grew up with, Smash Bros, Mario, Kirby, as I've mentioned previously, because I'm going to have a dog named Kirby.
Yeah.
I played a lot of Nintendo games, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I had a DS, and that's pretty much what my video game life has extended to. Oh, and Minecraft. Nintendo, the DS, and Minecraft are pretty much the only things that I would play. So Patrick is compared to me, Patrick is this god of video games, and I
Yeah,
am
and
clearly
like
not.
yeah, and I mean, video games aren't for like everybody,
Yeah.
and I think I just mostly like grew up playing video games. Like I remember my dad used to have an Atari and an N64,
Ooh.
and
Okay.
the Atari broke, but we still have an N64, and we still like play Pac Man and everything on that,
That's
and
awesome.
yeah, and then when like my older brother went off to the military, he left us his PS2,
Ooh.
and then we got PS3. Now we have a PS4, and I play a little bit on the PC. But yeah,
So
I
as
don't.
y'all can see, he's a gamer god. He's a pro
Yeah,
gamer.
well, not really, but I mean,
Pretty
I
much.
suck at a lot of games, but I just kind of fun, relaxing way to like, especially like relieve stress and just relax.
Yeah, especially nowadays during this whole pandemic. That's just
Yeah.
how people are coping with it.
Although with like some video games, I know like I have to time myself to make sure like I don't play for too long. Like I remember one time, this was a week or so ago. I felt really bad because I have no clue where the time went. I was playing Civilization, which is like it's kind of a strategy game. You can play as like different civilizations and like compete and stuff. And I was playing as America. And I wanted to take
America.
over the America, and I wanted to take over the entire world. I also created a religion called Americaism.
What even?
And yeah, I know. But yeah, I spent a solid 6 hours. I just sat like in a chair playing a video game
Did
for
you say
six
six
hours.
hours?
Yes.
6?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I was not happy with myself.
I can see why. That's a long
Yeah.
time.
I usually don't play video games for that long, by the way, if people are wondering. Like
No,
one
he
or two
does. He definitely
hours.
does.
Yeah.
He will
Just
sit in
drop out of
his video game
school.
chair for 10 hours out of the day.
Oh,
I'm
definitely.
kidding, I'm kidding. Do you.
Honestly, some days I wish I could, but
I mean, yeah, just forget all of life's problems and video game away.
right.
Yes.
The Dovahkiin doesn't need to do homework.
You see, I don't understand that reference because I'm not a gamer.
That was Skyrim.
Oh, was it? I watched my brother play Skyrim all the time,
Yeah.
and I still didn't understand that.
What's your favorite race in Skyrim?
You see, I also don't know that because I'm an idiot who doesn't understand
I'd say
games.
Khajiit for life. They're literally like bipedal cats, or yeah, well, they're bipedal cats who are like 5 feet tall, and yeah,
Meow.
yeah,
That's. I didn't know that there were cats in Skyrim, but alright.
yeah. They're also walking lizards, and yeah, good.
Skyrim seems like a cool game because you're like on a quest of solitude, right? You're just kind of like by yourself doing all these quests, right?
Well, I mean, you mean it's like single player?
No, no, like I've always heard people talk about Skyrim as like a quest of solitude, like you're by yourself and you're like going throughout this landscape trying to
I mean,
do
I guess
quests.
like you can like have companions and stuff, but they're pretty like dimensional kind of. Like they're just, oh, here's this person you can pay 500 gold, and then they just follow you around. Um, some of them have a little bit more character, but like they're not really as interactive as other games, even by made by Bethesda, like Fallout New Vegas, which is also one of my favorite games. They have like a couple followers who are like very character based, and they have good personalities that develop throughout their missions. Whereas with Skyrim, you're more just like, here's this person, here's this person. You can follow them or you can follow them. It doesn't really matter.
You're such a nerd.
I am such a nerd.
Do you think Skyrim is your favorite game? Or like one of your favorites? Or what is your favorite video game? I don't even know.
I would say Skyrim. Skyrim or like Civilization. I've been playing the Uncharted series recently because it was I got the 4 games for free,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been liking those. It's kind of like Tomb Raider except with a guy.
Ooh.
So kind of like a little bit like puzzle solving, platforming, that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
which is kind of fun. And I especially like the Uncharted series from I guess because I've not played them prior to like the past month or two, but like it's interesting seeing like how they develop the game because they would release a new game in the series every couple of years, and like playing the first game versus playing the most recent game, Uncharted 4, like how they've changed the game and like improved it. I feel like that stuff is really interesting.
Very.
Yes.
I'm not falling asleep right now as you're talking.
No, and I'm sure the audience isn't either.
Oh, no, they are wide awake.
Totally.
I bet 75% of our audience just pumps themselves with caffeine to watch this podcast.
Yeah,
or
just like
listen
straps themselves to a chair and just like,
just someone just forces coffee or soda or something down their throats, like, stay awake for the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, who would listen to people talk about video games for 45 minutes?
That's exactly why we're not going to talk about video games for 45 minutes. We have other topics,
what else are we going to talk about?
There's plenty of things to talk about.
Like what?
Like how Patrick called me a simp.
Yes, Weber's a simp.
I am a simp. Do you want to explain why I'm a simp?
Well, it's just she's been doing nice things to boo over a person. So, yeah. She's a simp.
Yeah. I am a simp. Technically. I don't even know really what a simp is. I think I've had multiple people try to tell me what it is, like the definition. I've looked up things and it still doesn't make sense. I think it's someone who tries to it's like a mostly used for guys who try to get girls by doing nice things for them. And that's exactly what I'm doing.
Like a nice guy?
Yeah, like a nice guy who is trying really hard to get a girl, and that's exactly what I'm doing. That's pretty much what I am doing. Mm-hmm. And we got into a big argument. I was like, "You're a simp," and then he was like, "No, you," and we just went on about that for a long time. It went on for too long.
I don't know why she was calling me a simp. I'm dying alone.
Because he is. Please let us know. I'm going to do a poll on Instagram. If you're watching this on Instagram, agree or disagree if Patrick is a simp. Please let us know.
How about we make a poll that's like, who is more of a simp?
Who is more of a simp? Who is more of a simp? Yeah. I want to know. Is it me? Is it Patrick? I think it's Patrick. I think he is more of a simp. Patrick, you are a simp.
What am I simping for?
Yourself.
Myself? Oh. Well. What? Okay.
Mr. Priest Boy. Oh, I know who you're simping. I just thought of it.
Who?
God.
That's fair. That's fair.
You accepted it. You didn't even try to argue with me. I thought you were going to be like, what? No. Nah, you accepted it.
Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of simps, would you like to say the fact of the day?
Are you calling Roosevelt a simp?
No.
Well, but you just said, speaking of simps, fact of the day, and it's about Roosevelt. Anyway.
Yeah, so no, I mean, it is about Roosevelt, but, so I am kind of calling Roosevelt a simp, but it depends on which Roosevelt. You know, there's two, so which president are you talking about with this fact, before you, say it?
I think it's...
Is it Teddy?
I think so. I'm like 80% sure it's Teddy.
We did not fact check this before we wrote down the fact.
We did not fact check this.
We did not fact check the fact. Sorry, say it.
Anyway, President Roosevelt actually started a foundation to fight polio called the March of Dimes. They raised 2,600,000 dimes within the period, and this is why his face is on the dime, the U.S. dime.
I legitimately didn't know that.
Well, the more you know.
The more you know. Yeah, that's, wow, that's a lot of dimes.
That is.
That's a lot. And,
Truckloads.
Truckloads of dimes. Is the dime your favorite coin?
Well, the quarter is. Why would you pick a dime?
Are you hating on the dime?
I am. The dime is past its time.
You missed a great opportunity for a rhyme. You said the dime is past its time. No, the dime is past its prime, okay? Get it frickin' right. Frickin' right. I'm ready to fight. All of that
Okay,
rhymed.
meet me in the parking lot. I'll bring some mannequins.
At first I thought you said Anakin instead of mannequins.
No, that's if we were in a desert and I hated Anakin, then I would bring him to the desert because he hates sand. It's coarse and it gets all over.
Yes, it's coarse, it's messy, and it gets everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, my brother's middle name is Anakin. That just shows how big of Star Wars fans we are in my family.
Yeah, they're Star Wars nerds. I'm a video game nerd.
Yeah, Patrick is video game god, and we are the biggest Star Wars nerds. My middle name was going to be Leia, I think, and then they were like, no, that's weird. So, yeah, my brother's middle name is Anakin, and he would hate the fact that I just said that, but he doesn't listen to this, so he can suck it. He can suck it.
Oh, but we love Noah.
Yeah, we do. Noah's a gem. He's my buddy pal. He's like my best friend, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to start crying. Anyway, I was gonna say the quote of the day because I kind of want to get back into the video game discussion because I ruined it and I want to talk more about it because I know Patrick does too. The quote of the day is the dumbest one of all of that we have done besides my senior quote thing that we did. This quote of the day is, "It's a me, a Mario, yahoo!"
Wonder who said that?
I think Luigi, maybe, I don't know.
Is it?
I don't know. It could be, you know who it could be? It could be Yoshi.
That's it. Yoshi.
That's it, yeah, Yoshi said that.
Wahoo!
Wahoo! It's a me, a Waluigi.
I think we can all agree.
Oh no.
Waluigi is the most unsung hero.
Waluigi is the sexiest Mario character. I'm gonna pretend I didn't say that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend that too.
Can we all also agree that Mario Kart, that entire kind of like series of Mario Brothers, is the best? Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart, whatever it's called, I don't even know. It's the best. I played it all the time. I failed miserably, but it was so much fun.
Yeah, I like it, but like whenever I play with my friends, because I don't really play very much, they always just beat me half the time.
Well, yeah, because nobody's actually good at Mario Kart. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
I'm definitely someone who plays, or did play older games when they were younger. Patrick was talking about all the games that he played. I feel like I should go over some of mine. Obviously, I said like Mario and Kirby and all that Nintendo stuff. Minecraft was a huge part of my life and still is. I have played Minecraft for so long, and I just, Minecraft lord. I'm not actually, but I like to think I am. Another game, I don't know if you've heard of this, but I used to play this with my dad and my brother all the time. We would have these competitions, and the game is called Tekken. Do you know what Tekken is?
I don't think I do.
Tekken is a fighting game, and I don't know how to explain it. Basically, you choose, like, your character, and it's laid out a lot like Smash Bros., but it's really cool. It's like, there's cool characters, and there's cool, like, landscapes, and the music is awesome. And you just fight. You just fight each other, and I would always win because I'm that one person that, like, would press the same button over and over again.
Oh, dude, that was me in Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, me too. Okay, me too.
Pit.
Yes.
With Pit, I would just do yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah, with Kirby, I do the same moves over and over again.
We need to have a competition.
Yeah, I think that we should definitely have, like, a Smash Bros. Competition where we both press the same buttons over and over again.
Yeah.
See how that turns out. Some people think that Kirby is a great starting character, but some people absolutely hate Kirby on Smash Bros. So I don't know. Come for me, I guess. If you think that Kirby is great, let me know. If you think he is not great, well, then you can face my fury. So
face my dinosaur fury. What? Well, because she's a dinosaur.
But I was talking about Kirby. What?
Oh, I said Yoshi.
No, I said Kirby.
Oh my gosh.
You idiot.
Well, face my pink fury.
My pink fury. Yeah, y'all who don't like Kirby are gonna face my pink dog in the future. He's gonna rip your face off. Mm-hmm. Not that I want him to, but I think that he's just gonna have that ability. No, he's gonna have the ability to suck things in. That came out wrong.
Oh,
Oh no! I think I need to go away from this just so I don't get sued.
yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Um,
What else? What other games do we want to talk about? Crash Bandicoot, maybe. I don't know if
I've
you've
never
ever.
played
Oh
Crash.
my gosh, Crash Bandicoot was my childhood. So was Sly Cooper. Oh
Oh
man.
yes,
Oh
I love
man.
Sly Cooper.
Oh man.
That was my okay. So I remember with my other siblings, we all like assigned each other like characters in Sly Cooper.
Yes,
I remember
absolutely.
I was Bentley, who was the nerdy.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Bentley.
yeah, he was the nerdy turtle that like
Oh,
I
I
think
think I was Bentley too. Oh my gosh.
gosh,
Look at us.
that's why we're friends. Is we were both Bentley.
Yes, we both like the crust on sandwiches, and we both are Bentley from Sly
Oh, yeah.
Cooper. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What was your favorite Sly Cooper game?
Oh, I can't choose.
Not the first. I didn't really like the first
No,
one.
no, the first one's alright, I guess. But
The
what
second
about
one.
you? What's your favorite one?
By far the second one.
Isn't there a third one?
There is a third and the fourth one. Fourth one came out like a couple years ago.
I remember my brother and I like playing the first and second one the most, or maybe the third one too. But I think the second one probably is the best one.
Yeah.
There's
The
also
third
one
one
with
is okay. They
Yeah.
added a lot. I haven't played it in a while, but I remember they added a lot of stuff to the third one. And the fourth one came out, and it was like, it was okay. I didn't really finish it, like, because I don't know. It didn't really feel like the same game. They changed around a lot of the, like, how the characters looked, I guess. And
Yeah,
it just
that's
didn't
true.
really feel the same. They were going to make a
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
They were going to make a movie, but then I think they, like, went bankrupt and they sold it or something like that.
That sucks. I do remember their appearances. Did I say that right? Appearances changing quite a bit. Like it just didn't look the same. It didn't have the same feel. Yeah. No. Disgusting.
But also, I just gotta say, so, I think we got the Sly 2 when I was, like, maybe preschool, and I remember Clockwork, who's, like, this metal eagle thing.
Yes.
That's, like, the main villain.
Yeah, I do
That
remember that.
gave me so many nightmares when I was a little
No.
kid. Like, it was
No.
terrifying.
Poor
Think
thing.
about, like, little, like, 5-year-old me and, like, this giant metal eagle. You can see why that would be a little traumatizing.
That is traumatizing. That reminds me, he
Yeah.
once told me, this is really not related to video games, but more of like that sort of nightmarish feeling. He once told me that the reason you chose the bottom bunk at your house is because your older brother, because he shares a room with his
yeah.
older brother. He once told me, do you want to explain that story? Because I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, so around the same time, we got like a bunk bed, and me and my sibling were gonna, shared a room, and we were deciding who was gonna be on the top bunk, who was gonna be on the bottom bunk, and that was decided by him going up to me, and he said, both the top bunk and the bottom bunk are pretty dangerous. If you're sleeping on the top bunk, then a tornado might come up and take you away, but if you're on the bottom bunk, the tornado doesn't reach that far down, and so you'll be safe and you won't be taken away. But if you're on the bottom bunk, then wolves might come crashing in through the window and take you away. But if you're on the top bunk, wolves won't take you away because they can't reach there. And then he told me, but don't worry, you can sleep on the bottom bunk because if there are any wolves that come in, I'll protect you.
Oh my.
So I believed him.
That's so funny because he tried so hard to get the top bunk. He totally just
Yeah.
he tricked you. He tricked you hardcore.
Yeah. He was like probably 6, but yeah, no.
That's really funny to me.
Yeah. Did Noah do anything like that? Like,
No, because we never had to share a room. Thank God. We never had to be in the same room unless unless stuff happened. There was one time where he it was like in our old house and we were both really young, and apparently there was like a spider that crawled on him in the middle of the night and he was like awake for it, so it traumatized him for life. And so I remember waking up and seeing 2 people in my room, so I freaked out. I was like, oh my god, what is happening?
yeah.
And it was just my mom and and Noah, and she was like, yeah, Noah, like, found a spider, so he's gonna come sleep with you, and I thought that was so weird. I was like, why is he in my bed? Why is he here? How dare he? And I was pissed. I was pissed off. I was like, get out of my bed.
Yeah.
You horrible human. Because I didn't get along with him when I was younger. I was so mean to him. I was the worst younger sister you could possibly imagine.
I feel like a lot of people are, like, more mean to their siblings when they're younger.
Yeah, they are. Like, that's kind of a stereotypical thing, is that the younger sibling is really annoying and really irritating, which I was. And the older sibling is more of, like, the mature one who keeps her cool. I would do so much to him. I would punch him. I would kick him. I would start fights for no reason. And he would just put up with all of it. He would put up with all of my garbage behavior. And he knew to not, like, hit me back or, you know, be violent back. So he would just, you know, stand there while I give him heck.
Yeah.
And now we're, like, pretty much best friends, so.
Aww.
How the turntables.
How the turntables have turned.
And, contrary to my family, I don't have a huge family, but Patrick, you do. You have, like, so many brothers. I
have, like, 1,700 siblings.
Oh, yeah. About that much. I think you honestly got it almost on point.
Yeah, about there.
Yeah,
I might be forgetting a couple.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't need to remember those guys.
Oh, those.
Those guys.
Or it's like, wasn't I can't remember which, like, Egyptian pharaoh, but there was, like, it might have been, like, Ramesses or something like that. Mm-hmm. But he had, like, over 200 kids.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
I don't know if that's true, because, well,
or there was a lot.
I guess. Yeah, there's a lot. I know that he did have a lot of children. Can we look it up? Are we gonna look it up right now?
Here, I can look it up.
No, I was gonna look it up.
Oh, you look it up then.
Fine.
Go.
How many... You can hear me typing on my computer. How many kids did Ramses have? Oh my goodness.
What?
I mean, I guess you were close with, like, the fact that he had a lot of children. It says that he had between 48 and 50 sons, and then 40 to 53 daughters.
Jeez.
So, altogether, that is at least 80 total.
Yeah.
Or close to 100, yeah.
That's crazy.
That is like a lot of children.
Jeez, how many, like, partners did he have?
Oh, I don't know. Now I have to look this up again. We are not prepared for this.
Because obviously it didn't all come from one woman. Like, oh my gosh, imagine giving birth to 100 children.
That would, oh my gosh.
That would be painful.
No, he obviously had to have multiple people that he had children with. How many partners did Ramses have? Okay, it says that he married 2 queens, and he had over 200 wives. And over 100 children.
Wow.
200 wives. Okay, so maybe that was what you were thinking of. He had 200 wives?
Yeah, that might have been it.
That is nuts. That was basically another fact of the day. We had our one fact, right? That was just another... Yeah. You guys got a bonus fact.
2 for the price of 1.
2 for the price of 1. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Dude, imagine, like, just... Why would you need that many?
Well, he clearly is a playa, so... I don't like that I said that. Some of the things that come out of my mouth don't need to come out. They can stay right inside, and I end up saying them anyways.
Yep.
Correct. Accurate.
Correctamundo.
Accurate.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes I like saying accurate just to make people laugh, but nobody understands what I'm saying, so... I'm trying to say accurate, but say it wrong, so accurate.
Yeah, and then there's me who says it, tries to say it right, and then says it wrong, and then plays it off like they purposely did it.
Yes.
Or, yeah. Yes.
Because you're an imbecile.
Excusez-moi?
Perdóname?
Oh, would you like to share with the class what a simp means in Espanol?
Oh my god, I forgot about this when we were arguing about who was a simp. Mm-hmm. I looked up who... No, not who. What am I trying to say? I looked up...
Who is a simp?
Who is a simp?
Simps near me.
Simps near me. My headphones fell off when I laughed.
Oh.
Anyway, I looked up on Google Translate what simp translates to, and it literally translates to dumb like a donkey. Yeah. And I think that's so funny.
Which kind of makes sense because, like, it's kind of like simpleton, which means, like, stupid or dumb.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, simp is just slang for, like, simpleton, but does that mean I'm dumb? Does that mean I'm dumb like a donkey if I'm a simp? If y'all call me a simp, does that mean I am kind of dumb, so it makes sense, but...
No comment.
No comment. Sometimes you are an arse.
Excusez-moi?
Don't go all French on me.
Je ne parle pas le français. Je mange toutes les grenouilles.
Yo no conozco francés.
I don't speak your language. What did you say?
I think I said, "Donde está el baño?"
Okay, then.
We do this thing when Patrick and I just have regular phone calls. So, I mean, it's kind of like this podcast. But...
Well, I mean, this podcast is pretty much inspired by our phone calls.
Yeah, this is our phone calls. Yeah, you are completely right.
Very much like this.
Yeah. And so we'll just randomly do accents. Doesn't matter what kind. Sometimes it'll be British. Sometimes it'll be like what you just heard, like a Western or Southern accent.
Yeah, except we're both horrible at...
Oh, yeah, we are.
I am
terrible.
Horrible at accents.
We are both
somebody who's
terrible.
Like really good at them, and I'm like, how? I cannot do them.
Yeah, how do you do that? Like, if I do a British accent, it just doesn't sound good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it sounds so horrible. My friend who listens to this from the UK is going to be very pissed at me.
Yeah.
Although he has a Liverpool accent, so his accent is more like Paul McCartney. But, yeah, I don't know. We just do random accents. That's just what we do. That's how we do.
That's how we do.
This is how we do. Do. I just said do.
Huh.
Wow. Mature. Maturity level 100.
You can see the maturity level between us.
Very much so. Speaking of maturity, this is not speaking of maturity. That was a horrible segue. But, I also really wanted to go over nicknames that we both have, because we both have a good amount.
Yeah. Would you like to start?
I guess, but I have so many. I have so many nicknames, and nobody calls me by my actual name. Nobody. I don't know anyone that calls me by my full name, which is Piper. I don't even
know what her name is. Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm surprised that you knew my name.
Yeah, well, I didn't.
Okay. Because some of my family calls me Pipes, which is embarrassing that I'm admitting this to people. My other side of the family calls me Pipey with a Y on the end. I've got nicknames.
I prefer Pip-Pip.
Pip-Pip? Yeah, Pip-Pip is something that some of my friends call me. My friends call me Pee-Pee, Deborah, Duck, Buddy, Fam. My nickname was almost Aphrodite at one point, but it never stuck. I feel like I have so many more. I feel like it's just... people will find any other name to call me except for my name. Yeah. Which I'm glad, because I hate saying my own name. I love my name, not to be egotistical, but I do not like saying my name out loud. I think it's really ugly when I say it. It's like Piper.
Oh, you forgot about the nickname I call you.
Oh, he goes, Piper! Piper! Oh, Piper was also another one. Some of my friends call me Piper. And Piper. And okay, well, how about you now? What are your nicknames?
Well, a lot of people call me, or at least where we work, they call me PT Stad. I've
never heard that. I've never heard anyone call you PT Stad.
A lot of people call me that at work.
Okay, I don't work there anymore, so I don't know.
Okay, well, I do for the next 2 days as we're recording it.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have no clue how that started. It just did, around the time I started working there.
PT Stad?
Yeah. I think there's one person in particular who like started that. Who might watch it. I have no clue if he does.
Shout out to him, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say his name, but like we try not to say people's names just because they haven't given consent and all that. Yeah, then some people call me P or P Stod or like yeah, or Priesty Boy.
Oh yeah, Priesty Boy. I call him Patrick. I sometimes call him Patrice. I call him Patricio. He has a lot of nicknames from me alone. Like most of his nicknames come from me and not anyone else.
Yeah.
I bet you have some. Oh, Patty. Patty's another one. Patty Cake.
Yeah, Patty Cake. One friend calls me Patty Whack.
Knick-knack, patty whack, give a dog a bone.
This old man came rolling home.
Yeah, that means he's dead, so.
I'm dead?
No. Never mind. That got way more morbid than I wanted it to. Yeah, honestly, I mean, we have a lot of nicknames, but anyway, we talked about a lot today. We went over video games that we love. Yeah. We played as a kid. We went over nicknames. We went over President Roosevelt. We went over simps, which you guys better vote. Who is a bigger simp? Yeah,
he's more of a simp.
Yeah. We went over Ramses. We went just a ton of stuff today, everyone.
Way stuff.
So yeah, cool things.
Yeah, well, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you everybody for tuning in.
Yes.
And yeah, until next time. This has been
We're Just Friends.